So I'm going to show you how to make a vegan Egg McMuffin. What you are going to need is vegan sausage. I got these ones on sale at Natural Grocers. You're going to need tofu, which I have frozen and then drained free of moisture. You can see that when you freeze it, it creates pockets and makes it more sponge-like and easier to drain. This is extra firm tofu. You're going to need about a tablespoon of green and red peppers and a tablespoon of purple onion and about half a tablespoon of diced tomatoes. And optional for this recipe, you will need flax seeds. Optional for the recipe, I'm going to use a little bit of silk yogurt and some raw nut cheese, which my wife dumpster dived. So I'm going to start off by putting the tofu in. This is a Ninja blender. You can use a Vitamix or whatever blender you have. I'm going to use this Ninja because I'm making a single serving. I'm not making a lot. This is for my baby girl. Alright, so I'm going to add, I have the tofu in the blender. I'm going to add half a teaspoon of flax seeds to it. This will give it a more egg-like consistency. And then I'm going to add half a teaspoon of the yogurt, because it needs a little bit of liquidy stuff to help blend it, and then half a teaspoon of the nut cheese. Let's give it that little extra zing. Okay, so I'm going to blend this up until it's smooth. My Ninja, which is very filthy. But it's a little bit mealy, but that's okay. I'm gonna just roll with it. I could add a little more water or something like that and get it a smoother consistency. Still a little bit of tofu that needs to be chopped. Alright, that's pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna add the tomatoes, peppers, and onions to it. I didn't add them before because I didn't want them to be just pulverized. I want it to be a little bit thicker so you can get the individual flavors of each of the vegetables in there. And I'm just going to put this back on and shake it up a little bit. This is an easy way to deal with it. Alright, so now we're going to start cooking this. So I have a cast iron pan. I have it at a medium heat. I'm going to use a muffin tin to get the nice shape of the muffin in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour this. I'm going to give it a little spray so that it doesn't... Sometimes with these cooking sprays, it helps to run it under some hot water to get it to actually spray. There it goes. So I'm spraying my muffin tin so that it doesn't stick to it. Get all the stuff off the blender. Spatula will help. Okay. Just gently get this all into the tin so that it doesn't go all over the place. Okay, while this is cooking, I'm going to throw sausage into the same pan. So I don't have a lot of dishes. I'm going to try to get all this out. You don't want to be wasteful. with the food that some of it we got out of the trash. Okay. Throw that sausage patty on there. This pan's already sprayed. It should be good. And then while we're doing that, I'm going to toast some bagel to put it all on. So you can use whatever type of bread, an English muffin or whatever, but we happen to have bagels, so that's what I'm going to use. Alright, so this has been cooking for about 2 or 3 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and flip the sausage. That looks pretty good. And I'm going to try to attempt to flip the Egg McMuffin. Actually, I think I will use... Okay, I'm going to attempt to flip the muffin. I'm going to use cloth so I don't burn myself on this. Try to get under there so it stays in one piece. Alright, it's going to be the tricky part here. Try to flip this over without spilling it all over the place. And... okay. Yeah, it's retained its shape nicely. It's got a nice caramelization going. So that looks pretty good. Pretty pleased with that. Alright, so I'm going to let it cook for about another 5 or 10 minutes. Lower the heat just so the tofu cooks evenly through. And, alright, we'll check back in a minute. Okay, so I toasted the bagel. I put a little bit of mayo on it, just a light bit, don't want too much fat. So I'm going to put the sausage on, so it looks nice and toasted, and then the egg, just a little bit crumbly, but that's okay. How it tastes is what really matters. Alright. Then top that off with a couple slices of tomato, and there you go, a vegan Egg McBagel. So not a McMuffin, but a McBagel. Alright, so now for the taste test. So we're going to call the teen in here and see how she likes it, because this is for her. Alright, come on!
Teen, come try your Egg McMuffin. See what you think.
Now for the taste test. Moment of truth. It's a little bit crumbly.
Oh my god. Well,
It's hot.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Teen approved.